This is Into Math 2nd grade, Module 15, Lesson 2. We are going to start on page 363 to solve subtraction word problems. The I can statement is I can write an equation and use it to solve a subtraction word problem. Please gather your workbook and a pencil and turn to page 363. We will start under Step It Out, Problem 1. Elijah uses 24 pages of his drawing pad. He has 14 pages left. How many pages were in his drawing pad to start? Okay, we will start with part A. Choose the operation you will use to solve this take from problem. Think, how can I find the number of pages in the drawing pad to start? So we are going to just review the problem again, that we show that there were 24 pages that he used and he only has 14 left. So we're trying to find the amount of pages that he had to start with. So it looks like we're going to be doing an addition problem by putting those two numbers together to find the unknown number. So let's look at part B. Draw a quick picture. So I'm going to draw 24 X's to represent the pages, and then I'm going to draw 14 X's for the pages he has left. So you may need to pause to make your drawing, or you can use dots, whatever you'd like to make your own quick drawing. Now we're ready for part C. Write an equation to show the problem. So we have a total amount of pages when we put these two together. This is our unknown. So our unknown, we don't know the answer. But if we were to take away 24 pages, we know that we are going to have 14 left. This is what our word problem says and our drawing says. So in order for us to solve this equation, we're actually going to put 14 and 24 together. We're going to take this group and add them together. And when we do that, you may want to pause so you can count, or you can do that addition problem on the side if you'd like. And that would be 24 plus 14. And when you add 24 plus 14, 4 plus 4 in the ones column is 8, and 2 plus 1 in the tens column is 3. And so we can solve that. The total amount of pages is 38, and we can plug in the rest of our equation here. When we take 24 from 38, we will get 14. So to solve the question, how many pages were in his drawing pad to start, Elijah had this many pages in his drawing pad to start, and we have solved that by saying that there were 38 pages in his drawing pad. Nice work. Let's take a look at the next page, page 364, Step It Out, part 2. Miss Mooney gathers 41 eggs on Sunday. She gathers 14 more eggs Sunday than she does Monday. How many eggs does she gather on Monday? So we're going to look at part A. Choose the operation to solve this compare problem. Think, how can I find how many eggs she gathers on Monday? Again, let's review this word problem. She gathered 41 eggs on a Sunday. Then she gathered 14 more than the 41 on Sunday on Monday. And we're looking for how many she gathers on Monday. That's important. So because our problem says that she gathered more eggs on Sunday than she did on Monday, I know I'm going to be taking this 14 away from the 41 to find that difference. So this is going to be a subtraction problem. So I'm going to go ahead now and write an equation to show the problem. First, I take the number of eggs, 41, that she gathered on Sunday. And I'm going to write that here, 41 eggs. Then I'm going to take the amount, 14, that it says that she gathered 14 more eggs on Sunday than she did on Monday. So I'm going to take that number away from so I'll write 14 here. And this will give me our unknown amount of eggs gathered on Monday. Now we're ready to solve this equation. It may be easier for you to write the problem vertically on the side, or you can pause to solve this problem on your own. I notice in the ones column that I have 1 take away 4, which means I don't have enough, so I'll need to borrow from my tens column. I go over to the tens column and take one of the tens away from the 4, which makes 3 tens, and then I will take that group of 10 and add it to this one right here and make a new number of 11. So now I have 11 ones, take away 4 ones, and when I have that equation, I know that the answer is 7. And then I'm going to subtract 3 groups of 10, take away 1 group of 10, and when I do that, I get 2 groups of 10. So I have now solved the equation 41 take away 14 equals 27. This means I have solved the question, how many eggs does she gather on Monday? Miss Mooney gathers 27 eggs on Monday. Excellent work. Let's go ahead and check for understanding. Write an equation to show the problem and solve. A store sells 38 bags of grapes. There are 27 bags of grapes left at the end of the day. How many bags of grapes are there to start? Okay, you may want to pause this video and try this problem on your own and come back and check your answer, or you can follow along with me. So what we're looking for is to find how many bags of grapes there are at the start, the total amount of grapes. So I am going to make that the unknown number. I don't know what that number is, but I do know that the store sells 38 bags of grapes, and after the end of the day, there are 27 bags of grapes left. So I'm going to take away that 38 bags of grapes because we were told that's how many bags they sold. And then at the end of the day, I know there's going to be 27 left. So I'm going to write 27 at the end. Now I can solve this equation by knowing that 27 and 38, when I put them together, they are going to give me this unknown number. So when I add, and I'm going to do this on the side, 38 plus 27, I'm going to find my unknown number by putting those two together. Now I will solve this equation, and again, you can pause and do this on your own if you'd like. 8 plus 7 makes 15, so I'm going to write 5 in the ones column and 1 group of 10 in the tens column. Now I'm going to add 1, 3, and 2 in my tens column, and when I do that, I get the number 6. So I can say that 65 take away 38 makes 27. And I have solved my equation that there are 65 bags of grapes to start. If you would like to go back and re-watch this video, you may do so, and you can pause at any time as needed.